Cagayan did not escape the wrath of severe tropical storm Florita as it made its way through the province.
Aside from causing floods and toppling trees, Florita also damaged an entire cornfield a month before the harvest season. Laila Pangilinan is joining us live from Cagayan with the big story. Laila, what's the latest?
Gretchen, severe tropical storm Florita's heavy rains and strong winds hit the municipality of Baggao this afternoon. Deemed to travel any further, so we had to stop and look for cover to avoid landslides while on our way back to Tuguegarao City. Other motorists also took shelter inside the gym where we parked. Still in Baggao, a sidecar used to peddle food was knocked off because of the strong winds. Motorcycles were also seen hurrying to pass this flooded bridge as the water level rose fast. Baggao is one of the areas in Cagayan that is often in the watch list of the province's Task Force Lingkod Cagayan during typhoons due to flooding and landslides. Deforestation plays a major role in the erosion of the soil in the area.
So nakikita po din po namin bilang Task Force Lingkod Cagayan, nakikita po namin yung pagbaba ng lupa, pagguho ng mga luha dahil sa dami ng tubig na naiipon po ay rumaragas po yung tubig na galing sa bundok na kung saan sumasama na po yung kalupaan para siya po yung sanhi ng pagbaha sa ating mga kailugan.
Part of the 107 evacuees in the Salinong Evacuation Center belong to the same farmers who had no choice but to plant corn even on mountaintops. Their cornfields were devastated by severe tropical storm Florita, a month short before harvest season.
May remedyo, ma'am, pero mahirapan kami. Mabuti sana kung hindi natumba.
Tuguegarao also experienced heavy rains and winds since yesterday. The Baggao, Ipaga, Lubigan, and Nangalinan, all secondary bridges in Baggao, remain unpassable. In the municipality of Gonzaga, monitoring continues. Some of the residents of Purok 7, Barangay Kasitan, particularly senior citizens, women and children, already evacuated to their relatives' residence in the same barangay. In Barangay Pateng, still in Gonzaga, 3 families or 13 individuals are advised by the MDRRM officer to remain at the Gonzaga People's Gym because of the threat of the tropical storm. 396 individuals or 131 families have evacuated in Cagayan as of 12 noon. These include 193 residents from Baggao and 200 from Gonzaga. Some barangays like Zone 6 have no electricity after branches from this big tree toppled one of the barangay's electricity posts. The Baggao LGU was quick enough to respond and clear the roads from the aftermath of severe tropical storm Florita. Robbie, Gretchen, after a few hours of traveling, we are finally back in Tuguegarao, and it seems like seems like it's a little bit more promising tonight than last night. The rains has already stopped, but you can see it's still a bit windy. And behind me is the rubber boat that the Task Force Lingkod Cagayan used in Peña Blanca because of the floods over there. That's the latest here in Tuguegarao. Robbie and Gretchen, back to you.
Laila, it's good to see that you and the crew are safe, but what is your sense of the readiness of the LGUs and the community?
Well, when it comes to the readiness, I can say that they are prepared. Well, we were up there in Baggao. The clearing operations were swift. One of the electric posts that was toppled down by a tree, it actually took them like 2 hours or an hour and a half for them to clear the road so that we and other vehicles can pass. Robbie.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We're seeing that there are no rains right now in your area. Would you say at this point that the worst is over?
I'd like to say that, Gretchen, but I wouldn't be so. I don't want to be too complacent. because as Pag-asa, I think, said still in Ilocos Norte and Ilocos Sur, there will be a chance of rain. So here in Tuguegarao, I wouldn't want to say that the worst is over, but we should always say that we should be prepared.
In the meantime, Laila, kamusta ang mga evacuees?
The evacuees dun po sa pinuntahan natin, Robbie, specifically in Baggao, okay naman sila. They were served with food pagkatapos yung MSWD natin when we were still on standby because of the heavy rains and strong winds in that gym. Doon din sila naglo-load ng kanilang mga relief packs. There are food packs that came from DSWD, and nakikita naman natin that the municipality of Baggao is serving well their constituents in terms of relief packs. One of their leaders told us that these food packs will be given to the typhoon-affected residents of Baggao. Yun nga lang, on that part, when dun sa isang evacuation center, hindi muna nila narating at that time because tumaas yung tubig. So there's this bridge that you have to pass, the one that you saw on the video, which the single motorcycles are hurrying kasi tumataas yung tubig. But then again, they said that once the water has subsided, they will go and proceed to distribute their relief packs over there, Robbie.
Well, we hope things get better and better from here on. Maraming salamat. Laila Panghilinan reporting to us live from Cagayan.